Welcome to Umberta and the transits for April 2024. I will focus on the highlights related to tropical transits in the introduction to keep it simple, but in my delineation for each ascendant, I use both tropical and sidereal zodiac. The total solar eclipse, the highlight of this month, is at 19 degrees Aries in tropical zodiac or 25 degrees Pisces in Revati Nakshatra. Mercury retrograde in tropical is entirely in the sign of Aries. However, in sidereal, Mercury, who's retrograding in Aries until the 9th, slides back into Pisces in retrograde motion and continues in Pisces in direct motion. So it starts retrograding in Ashwini Nakshatra, slides back into Revati Nakshatra in a conjunction with Rahu and Sun, reaches Kazimi on the 12th of April and continues its retrograde motion into Pisces until the 25th of April, when it reaches the same degree as it was on the 22nd of March. Then it turns direct and retraces its steps until the 14th of May, when it reaches the same degree as it was on the 2nd of April. So what does this dance suggest? Well, it depends on what house Mercury rules in your chart and its natal placement. Generally, though, it suggests that we may not have complete information available to us in the next 2 months to take decisive action. To avoid falling in the trap of analysis paralysis or to avoid being in an indecisive mode forever, we may have to resort to finding our way or take decisions through intuitive conclusions based on partially available information. One caveat is that the information that is available must be clearly communicated and understood by us and others. As a metaphor, it's quite similar to being blindfolded and identifying something by sensing its shape or form. If you have a natal placement in tropical Aries, or if you're one of the cardinal rising signs of tropical Cancer, Capricorn, Aries or Libra, you would feel the effect of this eclipse as your life changes unexpectedly in 2024. In sidereal zodiac, it's the mutable signs who would experience the impact. By mutable, I mean those of you with personal planets or ascendant in sidereal Gemini, Sagittarius, Virgo or Pisces. Now on to your rising sign of tropical Aquarius or sidereal Capricorn. This group may be feeling the intense effects of transit Pluto through your first house. You may have experienced or may observe others trying to manipulate you or find yourself pushing back against others asserting their power over you. Or you may also experience health issues which could range from vertigo, migraines, hyperacidity or any kind of inflammatory health problems. This transit of Pluto is long, almost 20 years long. So you would have to get used to the undercurrents of hostility or adversarial attitude from others. And you may also have to change your diet and lifestyle to address health concerns that could suddenly emerge. As always, moderation in health and tried and tested lifestyle practices would win over trendy diets or extreme lifestyle practices. Moderation would also help in maintaining an emotional equilibrium through testing times. This month sees the solar eclipse falling in your third house. If you have any planets around those eclipse degrees, the house that it signifies could undergo changes over this year. Generally, however, you may experience changes in your long-term relationships, whether marriage or business partnership. It may signal a fresh beginning in your life in some way. You may initiate a new course of study or take up a vocation that involves quite a bit of short-term traveling. You may feel a burst of enthusiasm or energy this month that stretches until May or June. Some of you may want a fresh start or a reset button in your relationship with your siblings or neighbors. This could occur because you've relocated in the recent past or plan to relocate in the near future. Others of you may want to initiate renovations or remodeling in your home. However, be very cautious about your budget and ensure that everything stays on budget. If the remodeling or renovation is running over budget, then modify the plan to stay under budget. Make adjustments in your long-term goals and dreams to fit your finances and don't stretch finances beyond limit to suit your dreams. It's vitally important to be prudent about expenses, even though you may feel expansive and want to indulge your desires. Some of you may be busy with paperwork during April and at least a part of May. This could be related to home or property, health checks and tests, or registration for coursework. Those of you who are parents may find their children doing well in their academic life. You may receive positive news of some sort regarding their schooling or higher education sometime in April or early May. This could be something that you all have been waiting on, or thought the opportunity was lost. This missed opportunity will return. Overall, this is a busy, active month for most of you. Conversations, mental activity, thinking, discussing, negotiating, modifying plans or paperwork, documentation and traveling. That's all I have for you today. If you find this video meaningful, please like, subscribe or comment. I would love to hear from you and your story. Until next time.